Greetings my movie geeks. Rear Window is one of my favourite films. It's a great insight into voyeurism and obsession. It's brilliant and has been parodied and redone several times. The most recent is The Woman in the Window. First off, please like, share, subscribe and ring that bell to be notified every time we release a video. Given one of the first establishing shots is a slow motion scene of James Stewart being manhandled out of the window in Rear Window, Joe Wright hanging the lantern for us all to see that this is basically the bare bones of that story. The paralysis here not being a broken leg, or legs, but a breakdown that has caused Amy Adams' character Anna Fox to suffer from agoraphobia. It has a great opening sequence setting up the major players, Anna, her family, her psychiatrist, and the neighbours. It's all very well set up and leads the audience into a false sense of security. As with Rear Window, the main crux of the story is that the main character, who is housebound, believes they witness a murder in the apartments opposite. This leads them to become obsessive and ultimately leads to the supposed killer coming after them. It's a great simple story that has been told many times over. The Christopher Reeve remake of Rear Window in the 90s attempted it, and despite being a great to see Reeve, then a paraplegic, turn to acting, it wasn't the best film, but Hitchcock remakes never are. Disturbia, a Shia LaBeouf-led film, also tried to make a similar story into a new direction. And I'll admit, despite not being the biggest LaBeouf fan, I do enjoy that film. The Woman in the Window takes the story and sets it up pretty well, giving Fox's motivation for remaining inside the house some actual weight. It's not a physical malady, it's a psychiatric one. From the get-go, we realise that she is headstrong, she believes she knows best, but in the subtext, we can see she might not be the best witness. Popping pills at the same time as drinking vast amounts of red wine, despite knowing the dangers of mixing the two, all pay off later when the truth comes out. The first 2/3 of the film are executed extremely well, having the initial danger be preceded by Anna dropping a glass of wine on the floor and using a scrap of paper to mop it up, for it to appear blood red, dissolving through the paper, and then the screen dissolves to red. It's a great way to highlight the danger coming. These little touches, which also includes the use of a split diopter shots that show both the TV and extreme close-up of Anna's face, give us an unsettling feeling. The lighting and the set dressing are fantastic, giving the large New York building an oppressive and cavernous feel. It is a cave where she hides away from the outside world, barely letting any light in, giving it an unsettling feeling that maybe your home isn't the safest place that you believe it is. Gary Oldman stars as the occupant of 101, Alistair Russell, who, from the outside, looks to be an abusive father to his son, Ethan. As Anna is a child psychologist, she sees that Ethan needs help and protection from Alistair. What I liked about this film is that Julianne Moore plays Jane Russell, Alistair's wife and Ethan's mother. Jane and Anna have a night of drinking and seem to get on like a house on fire. But the question arises after she witnesses Alistair kill Jane. Did the night actually happen? I won't go too far into spoilers because I wouldn't want it ruining for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I do believe that the ending is fairly predictable and unfortunately lets the rest of the film down. I'm going to give The Woman in the Window a 3 out of 5, making it just a movie, which is a shame because the first 2/3 are really entertaining. It is entertaining, but the finale is telegraphed early on. I'd urge you all to watch it because despite what I say, it is entertaining for the most part. The style and the cinematography all work well to give it a great noir feel. I'm Nate, the Ultimate Movie Geek. Please, if you would, like, share, subscribe and ring that bell to be notified when we upload our videos. Thank you for watching.